Welcome back. Ever looked at a US map and thought, wow, that's a lot of empty space? You're right. Half the country is practically uninhabited. Today, we're journeying across the parts of America most people just fly over. Why are these places so empty? Is it the weather, the jobs, or just the Wi-Fi? We'll explore the reasons millions avoid these states, from harsh climates to pure isolation. But this isn't a roast, it's a travel show, searching for what makes these places unique and beautiful. We're after hidden gems and untold stories in America's quietest corners. We'll visit the 10 emptiest states, plus one surprise. We'll see the good, the bad, and the breathtaking. So grab your snacks and get ready to see a side of America you've never seen before. Let's dive in. Why half of America is empty. First up, Wyoming, the least populated state in the country. Think cowboys, Yellowstone, and endless open space. You can drive for hours and see nothing but horizon and antelope. The emptiness is both its charm and its challenge. Grand Tetons, wide-open trails, and star-filled skies await those who visit. It's peaceful, wild, and humbling, perfect for disconnecting. But the isolation is real. Services are scarce, winters are harsh, and the wind never stops. If you crave nightlife or crowds, you'll be disappointed. Wyoming is for those who find comfort in quiet and beauty in solitude. It demands self-reliance and rewards you with unforgettable vistas. It's not for everyone, but if you give it your attention, it'll show you wonders. Here you can hear yourself think. Sometimes that's the best part. Wyoming is the ultimate escape, but you have to be ready to leave almost everything behind. It's a challenge and a reward, all in one. The emptiness isn't a flaw, it's the feature. For the right traveler, it's paradise. For everyone else, it's just empty. Next, Montana, big sky country. The sky stretches forever over rugged, beautiful, and empty land. Montana is huge, but its population is tiny. Glacier National Park, wild rivers, and endless wilderness make it a dream for outdoor lovers. You can hike, fish, and explore for days without seeing another soul. But the isolation is intense. Hours from hospitals, brutal winters, and vast distances between towns. Living here means self-reliance isn't optional. It's not a casual place to exist, it's a place that tests you. For adventurers, it's paradise. For most, it's just too much. Montana is a state of extremes, beauty, weather, and emptiness. If you're up for the challenge, the reward is a connection to nature like nowhere else, but it's not for the faint of heart. Heading east, we reach North Dakota, famous for its cold and not much else. Winters here are brutal, enough to send most people running south. The landscape is flat, endless prairie and farmland under a giant sky. Cities are small and far apart. It's easy to feel like you're in the middle of nowhere. That's why most people just pass through. But stop, and you'll find hidden gems like Theodore Roosevelt National Park and the colorful Badlands. The people are resilient, friendly, and community-minded. North Dakota's emptiness is understandable. Harsh winters and subtle scenery aren't for everyone. But there's a quiet dignity and surprising beauty here. It's a place of strength and a pace of life lost elsewhere. Sometimes the most interesting places are the ones that don't shout. You just have to listen and wear a very warm coat. North Dakota empty, but not empty of character. South Dakota, home to Mount Rushmore and the stunning Badlands. But beyond those hotspots, the state empties out fast. Rolling prairies stretch for miles with few people or towns. Agriculture rules here, and the rural lifestyle keeps the population low. For travelers, it's a tale of two states, excitement in the Black Hills, quiet everywhere else. Most just speed through on the interstate, missing the vast, peaceful plains. South Dakota is a land of contrasts, famous landmarks and profound quiet. Big attractions don't always fill a big state. Here you can see presidents' faces, then drive for hours and see no faces at all. It's emptiness with a story. Now, Alaska, the king of empty states. It's massive, wild, and almost entirely untouched. The population is tiny and most of the state is pure wilderness. Remoteness and extreme climate are the main reasons. Huge areas aren't connected by roads. Even the capital, Juneau, is only accessible by boat or plane. Winters are long, dark, and dangerous. Living or traveling here requires serious resilience and planning. Everything is expensive and the wildlife is as wild as it gets. For adventurers, Alaska is the ultimate destination. Glaciers, northern lights, whales, and mountains that dwarf you. The scale is mind-blowing, the challenge is real. Alaska's emptiness is its essence. Size, climate, and isolation keep most people away. But for the few who dare, it's life-changing. It's one of the last places where nature rules, not humans. Alaska is the edge of civilization, and the heart of wild America. It's avoided by millions, but that's exactly why it's special. The last frontier indeed. Now to Vermont, a small state, but one of the least populated. Its emptiness is intentional. Strict laws keep development in check, preserving forests and small towns. No billboards, no sprawl, just classic New England charm. Vermont is all about covered bridges, fall foliage, and peaceful drives. The slow pace and limited job market keep crowds away. For travelers, it's a step back in time, perfect for relaxing, not partying. Vermont's emptiness is a choice, reflecting its values. It's a haven for some, too quiet for others. You don't need to be big to be empty, just committed to staying small and green. Vermont, quiet by design. Next door is New Hampshire, small, rugged, and sparsely populated. Its motto, "Live free or die," fits the independent, outdoorsy vibe. The northern two-thirds are wild and quiet, dominated by forests and the White Mountains. Harsh terrain and long winters keep the population low. For travelers, it's a paradise for hiking and solitude, especially in fall. No big cities, just small towns and endless nature. New Hampshire's emptiness is both geography and attitude. It's freedom, wilderness, and peace, if you're into that. Idaho, famous for potatoes but really a land of wild mountains and deep emptiness. The rugged Rockies and vast wilderness make large-scale development nearly impossible. The Frank Church River of no-return wilderness is one of the largest in the lower 48. No roads, just pure nature. It's a paradise for serious adventurers, rafting, hiking, hunting, and getting off the grid. The isolation is extreme and the economy is built on agriculture and resource industries. Boise is growing, but most of the state remains empty and untamed. Idaho's wildness is its greatest asset and biggest barrier. For those who look beyond the potato stereotype, it's a dramatic, challenging landscape. It fiercely protects its wild heart. Idaho, rugged, remote, and rewarding for the bold. Nebraska, classic flyover country. Most people just see it from the interstate, endless cornfields and flat plains. The population clusters in the east, the west is nearly empty. The Sandhills region is a hidden gem, vast, beautiful, and sparsely populated. Agriculture dominates, requiring space, not crowds. Nebraska is easy to overlook, but get off the highway and you'll find unique charm and friendly people. It's humble, hard-working, and quietly beautiful. Sometimes you have to slow down to see what's really there. West Virginia, wild, wonderful, and widely avoided. The rugged Appalachians make building and living here tough. Economic struggles, especially after coal's decline, have driven people away. But for travelers, it's an outdoor paradise. New River Gorge, hiking, and mountain culture. The scenery is spectacular, the solitude real. Its reputation for hardship overshadows its beauty. West Virginia is a place of resilience and heart, waiting to be rediscovered. Sometimes the wildest places are the most overlooked. Our final stop, Maine. The southern coast is busy in summer, but most of Maine is wild and empty. The North Maine woods is a vast, remote forest. Few towns, fewer roads, almost no people. Harsh winters and rugged land have kept it undeveloped. The population hugs the southern third, leaving the rest as true wilderness. Travelers can enjoy classic coastal charm or venture north for real adventure, canoeing, wildlife, and solitude. Maine is both a vacation hotspot and a land of deep emptiness. Its beauty draws people in, but its wildness keeps it uncrowded. Here, you can have lobster on a busy pier one day, and paddle a silent lake the next. Maine is the perfect finale, beautiful, remote, and quietly empty. That's our journey through America's quietest corners. These states may be empty of people, but they're full of beauty, independence, and peace. They remind us there's more to America than cities and highways. Thanks for coming along. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe to support more adventures. Have you visited any of these states? Share your stories in the comments. I love hearing your experiences and building this community. Stay curious and we'll see you on the next adventure. Sometimes the quietest places have the loudest stories.